Welcome to Mining Review Africa. Today we are speaking to Hussein Isak, Global Sales Director of Roytec, about the company's presence in the DRC. Hussein, welcome.
Thank you very much, Rochelle.
At the outset, please provide a high-level brief of Roytec organization, describe its background and history, as well as its current status.
Yeah, thank you very much for that, Rochelle. And Roytec is now 25 years old. We were established in South Africa. It's owned and managed by the people that originally founded it. So it's a really great testament to the company itself. We have our founding in solid liquid separation in terms of processes, and we continue that to this day. The company has 100 people in the business across all the various departments. So that's starting off with the process department, into sales, the costing department, HR function, marketing, technical design, engineering, contracts management, and the aftermarket and services side. So that encompasses the entire organization in a sense. I will talk a little bit about the fact that we've now grown into being a global player in terms of offices around the globe, but we'll cover that a bit later.
Perfect. What does the company offer? What is the company's equipment range, its capability, and the services offered?
I did mention earlier that we're a solid liquid separation company, and that's our grounding. We have a proprietary range of equipment, being thickeners and clarifiers, pin bed clarifiers. We have ion exchange systems, flocculant plants, and linear screens. And then we have a shared or a partnered arrangement for other pieces of equipment, such as filter presses, dual media filters. We have vacuum belt filters with our partners that are based globally, but that are experts in those particular fields. We support them in terms of globalization of their technologies, but it's a nice fit to what we do in terms of our product range. We, in terms of our offering and responsibility in those things, is we do a lot of the design, and we do a lot of the testing, and we do a lot of the contracts management and the supply of those pieces of equipment for those partners' technologies.
Okay. What is the company's experience in the DRC specifically and copper more generally?
Okay, so we've operated in the DRC for 25 years. So we've dealt with the likes of Tenke Fungarimi, MMG, KCC, Ruwashi, the major players in the DRC. We've supplied equipment to them. I must say that as part of that work that we've done in the DRC, we also were part of the very original mining week in the DRC many, many years ago. So we were part of those very first campaigns that you ran in the DRC, and we've seen that grow over the years. So well done on celebrating 20 years. It's been a phenomenal 20 years. And I think you're part of the growth of that region in terms of spend, new projects, new development in that region. So well done on that, Rochelle. Well done to the organization. I think it's really come a long way from the very early days. And a testament to that is the fact that it's completely sold out. There's not even standing room left. In terms of our global footprint, we've also, on copper specifically, we've worked with the likes of Escondida, which is the largest copper project in the world. We've worked with BHP Spence. We've worked with Selangan. We've worked with Amon in the Far East. We've worked with Capricorn Copper in Australia. So we've got a nice global footprint of major mines globally, and it shows that we really have a good understanding of copper, the processes, and the equipment that goes into it. So we add real value to the operations.
It does. How does Roytec support projects in the DRC given the distance from its Johannesburg headquarters, complexity of operations, logistics, and the language barrier?
You must agree with me, and you understand the complexity of working in the DRC in terms of putting up an exhibit that you've done. We work with a company called NAMAF Consulting. It's run by Congolese national Renaud Lambois, based in Lubumbashi. Renaud's a practicing engineer. So very technical in terms of him and his team. So we support him with the technical knowledge, with training, would design with information around equipment and the way it should be working on site, and he provides the skill on the ground. He's got a warehouse. He provides stock holding of some components, and he's our eyes and ears on the ground. So that's how we do it from here. And also it helps with us growing the skill base in the DRC, and the fact that, he's got local people talking to local people. It's a common language. There's no logistics in between all of that. It's just they provide the right level of service required to keep clients operating.
Great. Looking ahead, what are Roytec's strategic priorities for the DRC in particular and the global mining sector in the coming years?
We've invested heavily in research and development all the way through the life of our organization. We've really started off from ground zero and built up. We've done a lot of our own research work ourselves, development work, and we've used external third-party people to do some of our campaigns for us. We've adopted quite a lot in terms of AI and automation in our processes and systems, and we look to further that going forward. We're looking at platforms such as a portal online that our clients have access to, so where they would log into our portal and they would get access to information such as operating and maintenance manuals, troubleshooting information. They would get access to drawings, a helpline, those kind of things. And it's available 24 hours a day, basically, to allow people wherever they are in the globe, in terms of our global client base, access to information all the time. We understand that there's time differences, there's language differences, there's people that operate in remote sites. We can't be at everyone's doorstep all the time. So the facility helps us to allow clients to be operating as best as they can with that guidance from our systems. The other thing we are doing is, I think, in terms of the traditional 3D FEA analysis, CFD scanning, those kind of things, we adopt a lot of those platforms in our business. So we're doing a lot of that. And then the next phase of what we're doing is we are going to create an online platform that allows people to almost select their own equipment from our website through an online portal, allow them access into what we do on a day-to-day basis. And again, it's to cover the globe from a time perspective. So people wake up, we're not available, they have access to sites like that.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, Hussein, thank you so much for joining us.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Rosanne. Good luck with the 20 years.
Thank you.